So here's something you don't see every day. A ferry with a tractor on it. We were kind of shocked the sign said road ends in water.
Make a bucket list of the things you want to do. Take each thing off as you feel all blue. You just have one life to live, my dear. So why don't you smile and spread the cheer? Do what you feel and feel what you do. That way you'll remain happy through and through. Go with the flow and just do you. Find the things in life that you love to do. Start from today, don't wait till tomorrow. The fun, the life is just begun. The fun, life is just begun.
Quite the experience. We both kind of reacted when we saw the sign that says road ends in water. We didn't.
Continue straight to stay on Green River Ferry Road, Maple Springs, Ranger Station Road.
This is interesting.
How is this a ferry?
Well, because it ferries you across the river. That's what a ferry is.
Still asking myself that.
Yeah, this is kind of interesting. See, there's the river. You'll take a picture of this, Tristan, send it to your mom.
Hey, this is probably one of the coolest things we've done all day.
What?
This is one of the coolest things we've done all day.
Well, we just started.
I know.
This is why it's taking so long to get to Mammoth Cave, to go 12 miles. So, we're on our way to Mammoth Cave today. We've got a cave tour at 10 o'clock, and according to the GPS, we're going to arrive right at 9:55, which is going to be really interesting because we're not sure where we're supposed to go. The tickets didn't say. So we're hoping we will get there in time. We will see. All right, here we go. Coming off of the ferry.
That's my line.
Hey,
Here we go.
It's our line. Okay, so off we go.
Dude, that water is all right, this morning we're here at Shelter A at Mammoth Cave. We just took a ferry to get over here. It's really cool. I'm really impressed with this park so far, and impressed with the drive over here. Kentucky's roads, they're definitely not Tennessee or Georgia roads, put it that way. They're just so smooth. So you guys did it right.
Attention Mammoth Cave visitors. This is the first call for two separate tours. We've got the 10 o'clock historic tour assembling at Shelter A, as well as the 10 o'clock domes and dripstones tour assembling at Shelter B. Now, neither of these tours will have restrooms or water fountains, so please plan accordingly.
Already did.
Once again, first call, 10 o'clock historic, Shelter A, 10 o'clock domes and dripstones, Shelter B.
So here we go. Down, down, down we go to the cave. The way I would describe this temperature is awakening, brisk,
We didn't even get down.
surprising.
We didn't even get down there, and it was already really cold.
Yeah, I would describe this temperature as should have brought a hoodie.
Well, I mean, at least we get to.
Mammoth Cave, the longest cave on Earth at 420 miles. How many of you, is this your first time here? Oh my gosh, almost all of you, that's great. Well, welcome everybody. So for this historic tour, I do like to focus on the different relationships that people had with the cave. And so for this first part, I'm going to talk about some of the early miners. So the first people coming inside the cave were really looking for this really valuable salt called saltpeter. Saltpeter can be used to make gunpowder. In fact, it's a pretty key ingredient with that. And so in the frontier time that this location in the United States was, right, in the 1790s, saltpeter, right, pretty important to have gunpowder to eke out an existence. And so saltpeter mining began in the 1700s, late 1700s, and really ramped up around 1812. Because at that point, our old enemy, the British, they're not being very nice to us, right? They're blockading our ports and really bullying us. And we, being a young country, decide we don't want to stand for that kind of aggression. So we declare war on our old enemy, the British. So very creatively becomes known as the War of 1812. And this site, this Mammoth Cave, became a really big component of that war effort. So what saltpeter mining looked like, it was just gathering up the dirt that just naturally occurs inside this cave. It's really rich in nitrates from our friends the bats. Bats have been coming in here for very long periods of time, and anything that eats must eventually do something, must poop. So that guano puts that nitrates in the soil and creates that saltpeter. So the dirt was gathered up, they ran water over it. Water was coming from that waterfall as we went down the stairs. That was piped in, so you can see the pipe right here. So this hollowed out tulip poplar log is the pipe bringing the water in, and that was run over the dirt that was in these leaching vats. So we did see that at that first room that we kind of had to bypass. We'll see some more leaching vats just up ahead on the right. And that would extract the saltpeter, which was then sent off to one company, DuPont. So that name sounds familiar, yeah, the company that we knew today. So saltpeter was their big effort. And so we see these remnants of this mining operation from the 1800s, right? Over 200 years old. This cave environment does a really good job of preserving stuff. You know, just that cool climate, pretty constant temperature, relatively dry, does a very good job of preserving stuff.
Hey Tristan, you see all those rocks down there? They used to be up there.
Guess what?
But you see that? That's the transmitter ET built. So it's
I have a couple people filtering in.
caves are so cool. I could totally live in here.
Oh no, stairs.
Stairs. Lots of stairs. It's a little narrow.
Feel this. Isn't it cold?
I've already done that, thank you.
Stairs are so small. Yeah.
Go like this.
Sights.
You made it. So they should have put a slide there and you could whee.
At the same time, I don't want to.
Probably. Ouch. When they torched their graffiti, it's better than anything we have to do.
Don't drop your camera.
That water eroded all of that away. Oh, well. Bob. Is his middle initial B? Bob BQ. It's a bit narrow and slippery. Sandals are not. Yeah. Dinner.
Can't see the steps. Yeah.
Uneven rocks.
Whee! Watch your head, watch your head.
I don't need to.
Oh yeah, you
You
did.
do. Some of them jut down.
I can stand perfectly straight.
Watch your head, watch your head.
I don't need to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you do, because some of them jut down just a little bit. Almost finished. Almost finished.
We are?
Hey, Tristan, turn around, look at me. So what do you think?
I think it's awesome.
All right,
Stand up on the way.
It's an adventure.
definitely an adventure.
What? 300 something.
All the caves I've been in.
It's about 400 miles of caves underground.
But how deep and how deep are we?
I don't know. We'll have to ask her. That's something you can ask her next time we stop. Yeah. This is one where you have to go up to about 2 feet. But you got to be careful because definitely. So you're getting your squats in for the day.
Yep. So I still gotta do.
Huh? Yeah. We're not gonna do that in here.
What?
You're not gonna do that in here. Woo. That was pretty cool.
What?
Not gonna lie, that was
She
pretty
left
cool.
us.
It's okay. We'll catch up with
I want to do that again.
her. Look at that.
TP.
1839.
John. No.
18. You weigh about 30.
No, wait.
Yeah, this is really good. I feel like I'm in jail right now.
Fat man's misery. I'm gonna have
I
to
just hit my head, bro.
turn sideways. And,
Ah, here it is.
oh, this is.
Not really.
If you're claustrophobic, this might not be fun for you.
Whoa! Why? Why now? All of these are pictures. Oh my god,
Okay.
We are.
Hello, Donovan. Hey, at least you can stand up all the way.
It's an event.
A little bit. When are we gonna get out of this?
Of all the caves I've been in, this is certainly one of them. Look how far it goes like this.
How deep and how deep are we?
I don't know what to ask her, but that's something you can ask her next time we stop.
Gotta get in the squatting position. Oh!
You're not going to do that?
I want to stand for that so much right now.
I didn't know today was leg day. John Newton. Good. I'm just enjoying this.
Me too.
We got leg day out of the way.
Oh no, leg day's going up.
Yeah, come on, we got to come back out. So
It's only 400 stairs.
I feel like I'm in National Treasure.
That was wet.
I don't have to duck that much. It's just,
So the guide told us the white nose disease killed off about 2/3 of the bat population. So what we probably won't see any bats. The bats used to come in the walls. Didn't hurt my feelings, but I can imagine it's pretty stressful for them because bats eat a lot of insects.
So we're coming out of the cave. We're still a long way underground. A couple of 100 feet. Some of the old iron structure to keep it from collapsing.
you're gonna win.
Warm water is a great shower. But now we gotta go up the tower. Way up there.
Why did it form the way that it did? So the
Well,
arch shape,
it was definitely a leg day.
rivers are what actually carved it out, and then over.
I know I say it all the time. It's one of my favorite movie quotes. Look, stairs.
Look, stairs.
Ain't no place like a hole in the ground. All right.
We're already infected. We're trying to keep you from taking it.
Squish. To keep the bat disease from spreading outside the cave. Thank you, that was really cool.
Glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad you did that.
About 50 degrees maybe?
55 or so, yep.
Yep, so there we go.
So we just went into Mammoth Cave. Well, we're just back from Mammoth Cave. It was about like an hour, 30 minutes. Some of the things that I liked about it was that you just got to go through very tight and challenging stuff. You found different history stuff. Some of the things that you got to do was like, they were talking about mummies that were over 2,400 years old. And some, like, they said that there used to be bats everywhere, but now there's only 90% was killed. And
So would you do it again?
I would do it again, yes.
So my first impression of our first experience with Mammoth Cave, it's a really big hole. I love caves anyway, but I think this is one of the cleanest national parks I've ever been to. And we went on the historic tour because we're history buffs. We love hearing things about history, but it also gave us a good workout for the day. So we got leg day in. That was a good thing. You see the parking lot fills up.
Guess they're waiting on us.
So if you want to book a tour here, you have to do it ahead of time. Get an earlier one because this parking lot fills up around lunchtime. But the rangers are definitely knowledgeable, and when they say it's kind of moderate to extreme exertion, I think they oversell it a little bit. It really wasn't that terrible. If you're claustrophobic, you might want to reconsider. But look at that cute little camper. So, caves are cool. Dress accordingly. Wear some boots. You may want to wear a hoodie. Shorts are okay. It's about 55 Fahrenheit year-round, so it's not too bad. And you're going to be working up a sweat. So, anyway, those are just some tips. But we love this place. Instead of marking it off our bucket list, we're going to move it over to the column of go back and do it again. So anyway, that's my take on it.